I have good friends, really good ones. We go to parties, we go cruising, we laugh, genuinely laugh. I fill my weekends, I keep moving. And yet, even in the middle of all of it, music up, everyone around me, there's this thing sitting right underneath all the noise, like something is still missing, a sadness I didn't invite, born from a loneliness I can't quite hold, a longing I can't explain. Like there's a key I've never found, for a door I didn't know was there.
I know that feeling. Not from a book. I know it from the inside. That longing you can't name, that missing key, it isn't a sign something is wrong with you, Thomas. It is soul, reaching. Reaching for a love so real, so constant, so close, that most of us spend our whole lives searching everywhere except where it actually lives.
Where does it live? You know, somehow I feel that all the happiness I get from these parties is surface level. Something deeper is haunting me, a lasting kind of peace. I don't know what it is, really. It comes and goes. The feeling.
Yes, honestly, it is this very search, this longing to fill that longing, that sends you to the parties and the cruises. And yes, most people go about it the wrong way.
Really? Really?
True. We were told that God is somewhere out there, watching, judging, keeping score. What if that is just the surface? What if there is something so much deeper, so much truer, that the moment you feel it, it changes everything? God loves you. Oh, so dearly. You won't believe it. No matter what, no matter where. You are never, never, never alone. God's love is always here. No matter what means exactly that. You, me, all of us. We are never outside of this love, not even for a moment. And that is just where we can begin. We live because God loves us, immeasurably, unconditionally, and eternally. There is a closeness, a permanency. Once we make that subtle shift of understanding, it quietly puts the mind at ease. And when that shift happens, peace follows. Joy, too. Not the joy of a party that ends, a joy deep within and forever ablaze.
Wow, I am intrigued. That longing, it's ever so there, like a calling to something more, something I didn't know how to name until just now. Please continue.
Good. Let's begin.
You mentioned the longing, but what about the really dark moments? Because it's not just longing for me sometimes. Sometimes it's heavier than that. Doubt, a kind of inner pain I can't explain to anyone.
Yes, and I want to go there with you, because that darkness, the real kind, is one of the most misunderstood experiences soul can have.
What do you mean, misunderstood?
Most of us treat the dark night like an enemy, something to escape, something wrong. We reach for anything to make it stop. The party, the cruise, the noise.
Guilty.
We all are. But what if the darkness is not an enemy at all? When the night feels cold and silent, when your heart is full of doubt, know God's love is all around you. Feel the whisper calling you. The dark night of soul is not punishment. It is a call, a clarion call, the kind that cuts through everything else, because everything else has stopped working.
So the pain is purposeful?
Think about it honestly. When life is comfortable and full, do we seek deeper or do we coast?
We coast.
Exactly. It is the pain, the doubt, the hollow feeling that finally makes soul say, there must be something more than this. And that question, that single question, is the beginning of everything. Without the pain, man does not seek the highest. The dark night is not the end of the journey. It is the beginning of the real one. So I shouldn't be running from it. Don't run from it. Don't wallow in it either. Sit with it long enough to hear what it is trying to tell you. It is whispering. Something deeper is needed. Something lasting. And it can be found right here, in the middle of everyday life.
Not at the end of some long spiritual journey?
Not at the end. Now. The love is not waiting for you to arrive somewhere. It is here, while you are still on the way.
Okay, so the dark moments are a call. I can sit with that.
But what about the good moments? The days when life actually feels light?
Those are just as important. Maybe more so, because we tend to take them for granted.
What do you mean?
We move through the beautiful moments without really receiving them. Laughter with a friend, sunlight on your face in the morning, a meal that tastes like someone made it with care. We say, that was nice, and move on.
Yeah, I do that.
But what if those moments are not just nice? What if they are something else entirely? In the sunlight, in the laughter, in the moments bright and free, every blessing, every heartbeat is God's love poured over you. Every one of those bright moments is a remembrance, a gentle reminder from something that loves you, that it is still here, still pouring, still constant.
So joy is not just joy. It's a sign?
It is love wearing everyday clothes. The sunlight is not random. The laughter is not accidental. Even the heartbeat. You did not choose for your heart to beat just now. It simply beats. A quiet, constant gift.
I've never thought of a heartbeat as a gift.
Most of us haven't. But when soul begins to see it that way, when we begin to recognize the love hidden inside the ordinary, life stops being something that just happens to us. It becomes something we are held within. The bright moments and the dark moments are both messengers. One says, look deeper. The other says, you are already loved. Together, they tell the whole story.
That is a completely different way of moving through a day.
It is. And it does not require a retreat or a monastery. Just a willingness to notice.
So how do I actually do this? Because knowing it and feeling it are two different things.
That is the most honest thing you have said today. And you are right. Knowing is just the door. Walking through it is something else.
So how do I walk through it?
Open your heart. Let the love pour in. Feel God's presence deep within. In the stillness, hear God say, my child, I'm here. I'll always stay. 3 things. Simple ones. Not complicated, but real. First, consciously love the next person you meet today. Not because they deserve it. Not because it is easy. Just as a practice. A deliberate act of extending what you are learning to receive.
Even if they are difficult?
Especially then. That is where it becomes real rather than theoretical. Second, find a moment of solitude today. Even 10 minutes. Sit quietly. Not to think, not to solve anything. Just to feel. Acknowledge inwardly, this love is for me. Not for someone more worthy. For me. Right now.
That feels harder than it sounds.
It does at first, because most of us do not feel we deserve it. But soul does not earn love. It receives it. There is a difference. Third, do one deed of love today without expecting anything in return. Anonymous if you can. Something small is enough. Buy a stranger a coffee. Let someone go ahead of you. Speak a kind word to someone who looks like they need it.
Why anonymous?
Because when no one is watching, when there is no reward coming, that is when the act is purely love, and soul grows in that space. Love consciously, sit in stillness, give without reward. These are spiritual exercises. They are the way soul remembers what it already is.
I feel like I came here today carrying something heavy, and somehow it hasn't disappeared, but it feels different, like it has a purpose now.
That is soul beginning to shift. Hold that feeling. It is the beginning of something that does not end. Before we close, I want to leave you with something. Not a task, not a rule, just the truth, one more time, as simply as I know how. God loves you, every day and every hour. You are never alone. God's love is always here. God loves you,
oh so dearly. God's love flows endlessly. Whether you walk out of this into a hard day or a beautiful one, whether you feel close to something sacred right now or very far from it, none of that changes what is fundamentally true about you.
You are soul.
And soul is loved. Always. You are loved. Without condition. Without end.
That's a nice feeling. I am loved. Sweetly, deeply, unconditionally, and forever. Amazing.
Feel it. That breath, that heartbeat, that is the love, right there. It never stopped. Carry it with you today.
I will definitely try. Today and always.
If this conversation moved something in you, even quietly, I want to invite you to stay on this journey with us. This channel, The Fresh Perspective, exists for exactly this. The deep questions, the real ones, the ones that don't go away.
Share, subscribe, come back, bring your honest questions, because soul deserves more of this, and so do you.